from Razor Riaz says Henry Cavill is going to go down in history as the actor with the most potential, and yet everybody wastes him. Panel, what is your favorite Henry Cavill performance and why?
I'm a big fan of him in Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah.
The switch from
might be it.
aggressive foil in a more heroic sense, and then slips into the absolute villain. Is watching him get so fucking frustrated with Ethan Hunt managing to survive all of these insane antics is hilarious.
Just the way he delivers that line, like, "Why would you die?"
It's one of the biggest fucking mistakes of any franchise that they didn't bring him back. Like anyone gives a fuck that he's dead. Just bring him back, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, you just give him like a metal forehead or something and went, oh, he's so die.
It would be so fucking good.
To make him as like half cyborg, it would have been better than what we got in the last
He was good
2 movies.
A Man from U.N.C.L.E. He was great.
Say, that was really good. Like, that was about as close as you'll ever get to Bond, sadly. But yeah.
The Mission Impossible really made me look at him differently because I hadn't seen from Man from U.N.C.L.E. I don't know which order they came out, but like I just thought Superman, he's just too good looking and big, and I don't know, it's not going to work. He was awesome in that. Give him a mo and you can put him in anything.
Yeah, Man from U.N.C.L.E. came out first.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. But he was actually quite good in Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm one of like 5 people on planet Earth who actually watched that movie. But
I watched it.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was
a good action movie. I mean, I think if you look at like the actual historical facts about that squad, completely different. Like the guy that Alan Ritchson plays, he's not that jacked. He's probably smaller than I am. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like a puny dude that actually went on a rampage though in real life in World War II and like killed like a ton of guys. Then like I think he got killed by like some sort of claymore. He went out with the bang basically, but obviously they have to make that movie all big and masculine. Like, oh, who can we find that's bigger than Henry Cavill? What about Alan Ritchson? Okay, let's put him in the movie.
Whenever you read about those guys, I read about one guy that broke out of a prison camp and then went on a killing spree, like sniping Nazis and that for months. And so you look him up, and it's this skinny looking, of course, skinny's been a concentration camp, but just this normal looking dude with slicked over hair, tiny. You just think, fucking hell, we just kid ourselves what tough is, you know?
Yeah.
What was the Unkillable Soldier? The Unkillable Soldier, like he got shot, he's got his hand blown up by a grenade, and he had 2 fingers remaining. And he said, send me back into the fight. And they said, no, you've got 2 fingers. So he bit his 2 fingers off. And I went, now I've got no fingers. You have to patch me up and send me back in.
This is, I know this guy you're talking about, right?
That's tough.
Because I was just looking him up here, right? His name was Sir Adrian Carton du Wiart. He was considered the most wounded British officer ever, sustaining at least 11 major injuries in his 60-year military career. So here's a highlight reel of what his injuries were, right? He fought in the Boer War, suffered bullet wounds to the stomach and groin. World War I, he was shot 8 times on the Western Front. He lost his left eye after being shot in the face. Lost his left hand after an injury at the Second Battle of Ypres. When a doctor refused to amputate his mangled fingers, he tore them off himself. He sustained gunshot wounds to his head, ankle, leg, and hip in various other battles throughout the Western Front. But he was like, nah, I'm not done. World War II came along. He was in his 60s at this point. God. Survived 2 plane crashes, one of which led to his capture by the Italians in 1941. Made multiple escape attempts from the prisoner of war camp he was put in, including a 7-month tunneling effort. Managed to elude recapture for 8 days while disguised as an Italian peasant, despite being over 60, having a missing hand and wearing an eye patch.
This sounds like a Pink Panther movie.
And he wasn't fucking done yet, right? He was then made Winston Churchill's representative in China after the war, and he fucking fell down a flight of stairs and fractured several vertebrae.
There's another one before that.
They can't make that movie because no one would believe it. Like, you just would not believe those things would happen.
There's 2 other things. One is in Poland after the war, he was on a slow-moving train and I got attacked by bandits. He fell off the train, got up, ran back on, got on the train and shot the bandits. Then...
But that's like fucking nobody when he gets put through the bus window.
Yeah.
He comes back in.
He's wrote an autobiography about his life. He has a wife and kids. He does not mention them at all. He just mentions the war. He just goes, "It was the best time of my life."
Wow.
Yeah, because he basically just talked about why he kept fighting in wars, and he's like, "I fucking loved it," or words to that effect. It's like war was just really fun for me.
Zero mention of his wife and kids.
I wonder what this guy's like worst day is, or what he would define as a bad day to him, considering like everything he went through that he loved.
It was probably being a diplomat in China, going, "Oh, I just want to shoot someone."
Yeah.
It was probably when he had to like spend the day with his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is so boring. No one's shooting at me.
Family time. Damn it.
We love your dad. He goes, "Fuck off."
His wife be going, "Do you reckon you could change a nappy once?" He's like, "Nah, one hand, can't do that. I can only just climb back on train."
I can fight in wars and fly airplanes and stuff, but I can't change a nappy. Sorry.
Or it's just a giant lie to get away from hanging around with his wife. "Oh, I can't. Blew my hand off."
Back to war. They need me.